Good morning VIP members, welcome back to another meal plan with me video. I've actually gone and already done my groceries, so I did my meal planning last night and I'm about to show you that from last night. It was really crazy and chaotic, so I've just kind of filmed bits and pieces and I'm putting it all together for you guys this time. So I just wanted to pop on here, let you guys know that we're in school holidays. Obviously I'm so low on stuff. Wait till you see the video. Oh my god, so low on things. The kids just went crazy. I don't know what happened. So yeah, I have to buy a lot of things and stuff, but in saying that, my estimate is well under what my budget is, but I have spent a bit more, so you have to watch the grocery haul to actually see that. Hi Jose. That was just Joseph. He's in his room while I'm doing this, playing some games at the moment. What was I saying? Yeah, so school holidays and things. So meals I've got planned for this month is a little bit different. So I've just recently done a Simple Sundays video on 16 ways to use spaghetti bolognese portion of spaghetti bolognese. So if you're making spaghetti bolognese and you've got leftovers, there's other options that you can do besides just making more spaghetti bolognese. The trick to it is I pack it with a lot of veggies in there, so it is still nutritious and everything. It's just not meat and obviously sauce. And yeah, there's lots of different recipes you can do. So I'm actually going to do a lot of those recipes this month. I decided to do that because the kids, it's their favourite meal is spaghetti bolognese. So using that portion, because it's got a lot of veggies in it, mine, and doing other things with it, I thought would be just a fun, great idea to do for this month. So that's what it's looking like this month for me, for my meal planning. So you'll have to check the video out, which I'll do in a minute. But yeah, be sure to come back and have a look at the bulk food prep video when that comes up. And yeah, and check out the grocery haul. Okay, so I'm going to really warn you here that everything's extremely bare. It's school holidays have started, so there's nothing left in the school snack bucket at all. Main meal basis, I have some rice and a cup of soup left. Behind I have, what is that, some vegetable stock, tomato soup, baked beans randomly. There's a pineapple and a beetroot and soup mix, not much at all. My snack section, which I normally have something left, is really empty. I have a bit of a cake there that I cooked, like 4 bags of popcorn, 1 muesli bar and some sultanas. Nothing behind the biscuit one. I think I've got a few. Oh, there's not much dry bickies left in there. This is a new rice cake that's just been opened, so I've at least got that at the moment. Nothing behind there. Potatoes and onions, I think. Oh, there's some onions, but I definitely need more potatoes and onions. Noodles and pasta. I'm going to need some more noodles, more pasta. Cookie jar is empty, but I do have choc chips on the bench and flour and things like that I'm going to make some choc chip cookies. If you want that recipe, guys, it's in the VIP lounge. It's delicious. So yummy. What have I got there? Cordial. So I'm going to need some more cordial. Well, that's pretty full. That's sugar. Oh, not much going on. All my spices and stock and everything, that's all good. So that's fine. Same with my oils, Vegemite, peanut butter, that kind of stuff is all good. Cereals, I only have this much left, which is Fruity Bix Wheat Bix. Johnny will bring some bread home in the morning from the bakery. Nothing else left. I think I'm just going to get a whole heap more of this because we are loving this at the moment. Even Joseph, and it's something different because he normally just eats Nutri-Grain. So I'm going to get more of these. I've got a little bit of fruit and nut left, but I'm going to try to fill that up with mostly nuts this time. Just because the fruit was a little bit sweet. I do need cocoa, but I won't get that in this grocery haul just because I'm not planning on making any chocolate cakes or anything over the next 2 weeks at least. I've got different plans, so I will leave that. Flours, I'll get probably some more self-raising flour because I'm going through a lot of that. My oats, which I use for Anzac cookies, and Johnny's been having that with some honey and stuff. That's okay, there's still a fair bit there. Breadcrumbs, good. Ooh, sugar, everything. All my baking stuff's pretty good. Onto the indoor freezer. Oh gosh, it's looking sad. So sad. What have I got? A little bit of spinach, so I'll need lots more of that. A pumpkin there, chicken breast, some frozen berries. I definitely need to fill this right up with lots of my grated carrot and zucchinis and all that kind of stuff for the month. But I've got a full stir-fry veggie pack there, so I will make chicken stir-fry, I'm pretty sure, with that. Oh, and I've had a pea explosion. I need to clean that out. I've got some peas and corn. That should be right for now. And these are just some random 2 fish, a couple of the chicken and vegetable pies that I did. Not much going on here. A little bit of butter. That looks like about 100 grams, so I'll use that for cooking. That's where I put Joseph's freezer sandwiches for school. We're on school holidays, so I don't need to do that. My fridge, it's not looking too bad. Don't worry, guys. The kids have had plenty to eat. They've just, today is the last of what they've eaten. Like, they've gone through so many of the saladas and muesli bars and all that kind of stuff, so they've had plenty to eat. Lots of fruit. We had custard in here and yogurt. They've eaten all of that. Like, yeah, they've had plenty, so don't worry. What have I got here? Oh, I've got some cheese, a block of cheese. Oh, well, I won't get another one because that will last us for a little bit, and I'll just get some out of the extras budget for those. I do need shredded cheese. I know that for what I'm going to do. I've got heaps of ham at the moment, so that should be all right. Fruit, apples, strawberries. I do have these ones. I won't get any in this grocery haul because strawberries are really cheap at the moment, but it's because they're really ripe everywhere that they're cheap at the moment. So we'll eat this first and then we'll buy more because otherwise they won't last, so I'll do that. And what have I got left? Capsicum. Oh, I bought this a couple of days ago, guys, and I still haven't done the salad up just because we've had different warm dinnery stuff. What have I got? Broccoli, some carrot, not much left. I think the date's good on that one, is it? Is that? What is that date? The 2nd. Oh, not far to go. What's that? Cucumbers, good. Carrots. I'll definitely need some more carrots, zucchinis, mushrooms, capsicums, or lots of capsicums, lots of zucchinis for what I'm thinking I might do for meals this month. So, but that's okay. I normally have my salad bowl up here, so obviously that's not there. Drinks. I'm gonna need milk, but I think I'll just buy maybe one, and then I'm going to do a big restock on Wednesday of the milk. So I'm just going to sort my fridge and freezer and decide where I'm going to put it all. So I'll probably do that. What have I got here? Just a lemonade, not much going on. Tomato sauce, I'm going to need lots of that. That should be all right for now. Johnny's drinking this milk now, and it's helped him with, oh, what's that, sauce? It's helped him with his sore belly and stuff like that, so that's been good. All my sauces are still alright. Yeah, everything's looking pretty good here. Butter I use for cooking, so I need to chop that up and put it in the freezer, but otherwise the fridge is not too bad. It's just a lot of fruit and veggies that I need. Shredded cheese, ham's good, or custard yogurt, that type of thing. But otherwise, it's not too bad. Okay guys, I'm not going to go through all my sheets this week. If you guys are new on the VIP Lounge, for the last couple of months at least, I've gone through a lot of my sheets that I actually use for meal planning. And they're on the blog and they're in my folder. This is where I keep things. So I won't go through them this month because it gets a bit repetitive and boring. So I have sort of talked a little bit more through my fridge, freezer and pantry. So I thought I'll just show you the briefings today and get right to it. So I have done my wish list as normal, as I always do. Go and check out an old meal plan with me video if you actually want to know what that is. But my important sheet that I always go on and on and on and on about is this one to everyone. It's so important to do this. This is, if you guys are trying to save money on your groceries, this is vital. This is shopping from your pantry. This is me going through the pantry, fridge and freezer and listing stuff that I can make meals out of that we already have. By doing that, I'm obviously using things up first from there, making up new meal ideas, and then I'm just adding what I actually need for, you know, the rest of the ingredients. So you're using what you already have, you're not wasting stuff that's in there, you're not buying double of things that you already have, you know, all of that. So it's a really good starting point, and I always use this sheet, and it's super important.
I did it as a printable because I wanted everything separate, because, you know, writing on a piece of paper, it got quite confusing and messy. But I also wanted a section to write existing meals. So if I have anything left over from the previous month, then I write it in here so I can put it into this month, that kind of stuff, new meal ideas, and like I said, the ingredients I'll need to finish off from what I already, you know, already have. So I have done this sheet, super important. In saying that, if you've seen my Simple Sundays video recently, I did 16 ways to use Bolognaise, meaning the Bolognaise meat and sauce mixture that you have with spaghetti. I just thought, people always ask me how to cut down on groceries. Meals like spaghetti bolognese, sausages, chicken things, they're all very cheap, and that's why, besides the fact that we love it and the kids will eat all that kind of stuff, I use them because when I make a meal, I generally have enough to make other meals with that meat, or, you know, or just leftover for the next week or whatever. So I talked about on that video though 16 ways to use Bolognaise. So I am actually doing a big cook up in my bulk food prep. You'll get to see that with Bolognaise. So it's not like we're eating spaghetti Bolognaise every night. We're just, the important thing to remember with the Bolognaise, well, I'm focusing, is that it's full of vegetables as well. Like I put a lot of extra veggies and stuff through it. So you'll have to watch the food prep video to see that. But we're not having spaghetti Bolognaise every night. We'll be doing things like baked potato, lasagna, shepherd's pie, what have I got, zoodles, a vegetable bake which has got Bolognaise in it as well, parmas, all the spinach and feta triangles, tortilla cups, that kind of stuff. So it's very diverse. So I have taken those 16 things that I mentioned in that video, and I'm going to do them this month either as dinner items or as lunch items. Plus, you know, obviously throw in some other things in there, like we'll probably do hot chicken. That's what I'm looking at doing. We like hot chicken rolls and things like that. I'll be doing more stir fries. There's a broccoli and beef still in the freezer, a cashew and chicken stir fry still in the freezer. So all of these things usually, too, I'll point out, when we have them, most of these things will also have a side of salad with it or a side of veggies with it. So, you know, we're not just eating Bolognese meat, obviously, but that's the plan for this month. So I have done, oh, my sheet, look at it. It's black and white, which I'm not happy about. This is what my sheet normally looks like. But my printer ran out of ink, so this is what I'm left with this month. And it does not make me happy. I really like the blue. It makes me feel happy. So hopefully I'll get some ink and I'll be back to normal next month. But anyway, at least I've got it. So I've printed it out. I've meal planned. The top, I won't go through all of this month because things are pretty much the same. You know, breakfast, we always have cereal, bacon and eggs, toast. Oh, I have put breakfast bars on here. I found these breakfast bars I'm looking at maybe trying. I don't know. I'll see about those. Lunches is normal. We're in winter, so it's freezing. So we will have sandwiches. Joseph will have sandwiches with school, obviously. When he's home, he loves toasties. We love toasties. And we get bread for free because Johnny's a baker, my husband. So we do have a lot of toasties with bread. Obviously, it's free for us. Wraps, noodles, hot noodles. Isabella's big into noodles at the moment, which is good. It's just something else besides cheese sandwiches because she loves cheese sandwiches. So nice for her to have something else. And she loves wraps as well. So and then yeah, snacks are just the usual things which you'll see in the grocery haul, but a lot of it's, we do have, I'll point out, we have Isabel loves it when I do like a snack platter and I just throw like usually a pretzels or popcorn or biscuits along with cheese, tomato and other berries and fruits and stuff like that. The kids love it. Carrot sticks, cucumbers, like they'll just eat all that kind of stuff. So I do that quite often and she loves having them outside. So if it's a nice day, we'll have it outside, but otherwise, yeah, it's a good snack thing. Fruits, lots of different fruits. Strawberries are back sort of in at a reasonable price now, so we'll probably get those again this month. I do have some already obviously in the fridge, but I'll continue to buy them. Yogurts, custards, roll-ups. I've written that down because we did get I'm looking to get the ones, I got them last week, at the end of last week. They're on special, the roll-ups, but they're back again I think at Coles, so I'm looking at doing those, but I also want to try to make some too, from my friend's recipe. What else have I got? Nuts, rice cakes, all that kind of stuff. Anyway, that's our snack top option here with snacks, lunch and breakfast. And then here is the vital, most important part in my eyes, because everything does revolve around this for me as far as organising my evenings. So I've put the date here in red because we're going into school holidays. So I really need to be aware when school goes back. I've put little green sections where Johnny, my husband's got days off, so we might plan on doing something those days depending on the weather, on what we'll do, or if we go somewhere. I need to think about what kind of foods we'll have for dinner. You know, like a hot chicken roll. If we go somewhere, that's easy for me to run into the supermarket, get that and just throw it together when we get home. That one, you know, we could probably have takeaway if we go to Melbourne or something. I don't know. It's just a bit of an idea. That's kind of what I do. School goes back here, and we'll probably have takeaway that night. One, because it's Wednesday anyway, and we usually do have it on a Wednesday if we can. And the other is just to start the week off. Well, the rest of the week off. Not that he's got many days of school that week for Joseph, but it's a nice, happy start to the week. I always try to do happy things for Joseph when, you know, on a Monday he's got to go back to school, so I'll do something nice on the Sunday for dinner just to get him in a good mood, and it works, so that's what I like to do. But this whole month is pretty much packed full of the Bolognaise recipes, so you'll get to see a lot of those in the bulk food prep, like I said, and on that other Simple Sundays video. But I've tried to make it that, you know, I'm putting Bolognese things in, but I'm also throwing in hot chicken rolls. You know, baked potato, people can have the Bolognese on it if they want. I know Johnny will, definitely. If they don't want to, we can leave that off. So I am mixing it up a bit. Where have I got here? I was thinking, oh, chicken stir fry there. Another hot chicken roll, stir fry, the beef and broccoli I've got left over. Sausages I'm going to throw in there. I'll probably have to go get them that week. I don't think I'll buy them in the groceries this week, but that's like $3 or something, so that's not much. But yeah, I've tried to sort of add other things in there too, so it doesn't feel like all we're having is Bolognese. But in saying that, you know, when you're having this, what is it, the spinach, feta and Bolognese triangles, it's not, you don't have a lot of Bolognese in it, so you don't feel like you're having spaghetti Bolognese that night. You know, these recipes are things that you can throw a lot of other things with and not make it feel like you're just having Bolognese every night. It's just another way of using up the meat, and yeah, it's really an affordable way of doing it. So that's what we're doing this month. And because I particularly wanted to do, you know, the preparation video for you guys, and I'm doing, hopefully I'll just do a little snippet of each time we have it, what it looks like, so you guys will get another exclusive video of that as well. And down here is, as always, is me just planning ahead with my extras budget, things I'll have to buy that week. So you know, through the week I'll have to go get that hot chicken roll, some coleslaw for the baked potatoes, more milk, always more salad items, always, well, fruit. I haven't actually written that on there, but fruit, I know I have to get that every week as well. So I know I'll need some more shredded cheese probably there. I'm just going to see how I go once I get my order, like my groceries and stuff. But I think, yeah, it's just a guideline down here, but it just helps because it makes me think ahead and not spend that money, that extras budget, willy-nilly. So that's why I use this section. Anyway, that's what this month is looking like. So normally I write my grocery list and budget on a sheet like this. This is last month's. But I have decided to do most of my shop at Coles because it's school holidays. It's so cold and raining. I don't want to take the kids out to Aldi and that too long. I'd rather do a quick pick, click and collect at Coles, and then just do a few things at Aldi and Woolworths. So that's my plan. I have already gone on the Coles website and done my order, and that's what it's estimated at. And then I know for Aldi I just need these things, Woolworths I need these things, so I've estimated the pricing there. So I'm looking at spending well under budget. My budget's normally $400 for the month now, plus then the extras budget on top of that. So it's $280.43 is what I'm estimating. I'm taking the kids into Aldi. I'll probably end up seeing things and buying extra things and so forth. I'm sure I will, but I'm well under budget, so it doesn't matter. But that's all I need. My budget's probably so low, my estimate I mean, because of the whole Bolognaise idea that I'm doing this month. That's probably why, because it's such a cheap thing to make. Even packing it with lots of veggies and things, it's really still affordable. So I think you'll have to see how I go with this. And yes, I wrote it on this sheet instead of printing up another one of these because I am out of ink. I just thought, well, I've only got a few things to get, so I just wrote it on a piece of paper this time. But yeah, you'll have to come back, watch the grocery haul and see how I went. So VIP members, that was this month's meal plan with me video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, come back and check out the bulk food prep video, because I'll be doing something of some sort, actually doing a lot of obviously Bolognese, cooking that up, but also doing the other meals with it and prepping and stuff, so you can get to see that. And those meals that I will be doing as part of the 16 things you can do with Bolognese, I'm probably going to try to film that over the month too and have that as an exclusive video, just so you can see what I ended up with doing. So yeah, anyway guys, thanks so much for watching.